Om and peace. Welcome. I'm Father Brian, Swami Sivananda Brahmanati, here on Temple of the New Humanity TV. This is actually part of the series that's going to be ongoing called Yoga New Humanity. And what I wanted to do today was, well, first of all, I'm a disciple of both Yeshua, Jesus, Messiah, and the great Indian saint who came to America, Paramahansa Yogananda. And I consider my masters also to be Krishna and Buddha, along with many others. So, chances are we have a lot in common. It doesn't have to be anything religious even. And I hardly even consider myself to be religious anymore. Anyway, I wanted to share what I was able to find on the Divine Life Society headquarters website, writing from Swami Sivananda, whose teachings I've grown to love and be magnetized and fed and nourished by very much. And so today, I just wanted to share what he talks about is when he mentions yoga and its objects. Yoga philosophy is one of the 6 systems of Hindu philosophy which exists in India. Unlike so many other philosophies of the world, it is a philosophy that is wholly practical. Yoga is an exact science based on certain immutable laws of nature. It is well known to people of all countries of the world interested in the study of Eastern civilization and culture, and is held in awe and reverence, as it contains in it the master key to unlock the realms of peace, bliss, mystery, and miracle. Even the philosophers of the West found solace and peace in this divine science. Jesus Christ himself was a yogi of a superior order, a Raja Yogi indeed. The founder of the yoga philosophy was Patanjali Maharishi, who was not only a philosopher and a yogi, but a physician as well. He is said to have lived about 300 years before Jesus Christ. Patanjali defines yoga as the suspension of all the functions of the mind. As such, any book on yoga which does not deal with these 3 aspects of the subject, for example, mind, its functions, and the method of suspending them, can he safely laid aside as unreliable and incomplete. The word yoga comes from the Sanskrit word yuj, which means to join. Yoga is a science that teaches us the method of joining the individual soul and supreme soul. It is the merging of the individual will with the cosmic or universal will. Yoga that is inhibition of the functions of the mind, which leads to the absolute abidance of the soul in its own real nature of divine glory and divine splendor. It is the process by which the identity of the individual soul and the oversoul is established by the yogi. In other words, the human soul is brought into conscious communion with God. Yoga is the science of sciences that disentangles the individual soul from the phenomenal world of sense objects and links with Absolute, whose inherent attributes are infinite bliss, supreme peace, infinite knowledge, and unbroken joy. Yoga is also that state of absolute peace wherein there is neither imagination nor thought. Yoga is control of the mind and its modifications. Yoga teaches us how to control the modifications of the mind and attain liberation. It teaches us how to transmute the unregenerate nature and attain the state of divinity. It is the complete suppression of the tendency of the mind to transform itself into objects, thoughts, etc. Yoga kills all sorts of pain, misery, and tribulation. It gives you freedom from the round of births and deaths, with its concomitant evils of disease, old age, etc., and bestows upon you all the divine powers and final liberation through super-intuitional knowledge. The word yoga is also applicable in its secondary sense to the factors of yoga. For example, self-training, study, the different actions and practices that go to make up yoga as they are conducive to the fulfillment of yoga, and as such indirectly lead to emancipation. Union with God is the goal of human life, and that ought to become the touchstone of all human endeavors. That is the be-all, end-all of existence. Equanimity is yoga. Serenity is yoga. Skill in actions is yoga. Control of the senses in the mind is yoga. Anything by which the best and the highest in life can be attained is also yoga. Yoga is thus all-embracing, all-inclusive, and universal in its application, leading to all-around development of body, mind, and soul. That phone call means this broadcast is over. We will continue with Yoga New Humanity, Yoga Defined, in the next episode.